Kerry Boulton is Australia's most respected exit strategy advisor and CEO of the Exit Strategy Group. Welcome to this week's segment.
Determining the best exit strategy is something that is near and dear to my heart because it's so different for every single person. There are things that you can have, and it really depends on the business owner at the time, how they look at their business, whether in fact they're going to be looking for a strategic buyer. In other words, could it be a competitor? Could it be a supplier? Could it be a customer that might want to buy the business? Another option could be a management buyout, perhaps particularly with the baby boomer generation, with such a huge number of businesses going to be coming onto the market over the next 10 years. One of the best exit strategies could be to have your employees or staff, in fact, buy your business and give you a chance in the business for a little bit longer. And in fact, I know of a couple of case studies, a couple of clients in the past who have chosen options, one of which was a management buyout, in fact, figuring that this was the only way that they were actually going to be able to sell their business. And it was a very interesting story because the negotiations at the time were rather rigorous, and sometimes you don't know which way that they're going to turn, but ultimately the business was purchased by a group of 9 from within the business, and the previous owner was kept on for a period of 3 months to act as a consultant, and then after 3 months he was gone. Of course, there were non-compete clauses in that particular case, but definitely the best out for the business, and it was really the only way the business was able to be sold. In another case, I have a client who, in fact, made a direct sale to a competitor. His main reason for doing that was that in the process of that transaction, he was able to guarantee that the staff would all have jobs. The competitor was actually able to bolt on that business to their own and expand. And that's one of the strategies that's often considered, and you get a much better multiple when that sort of process takes place, because the buyer is looking at how much value they can add to their business by taking your business into theirs. So determining the best exit strategy really depends on the business owner and your own values. When I sold my first business, one of the core tenets for selling that business and one of my core values was that I wanted everyone to have a job. I didn't want to see anybody without a job at the end of that 2 years that I had at the time. The only person who was out of a job was me, and I was quite happy with that because that's the way I orchestrated it. So determining what the best exit strategy really depends on your thinking processes and your values and what you want to do with your own life after your business.
If you don't have a copy of Kerry's new book, The Uncensored Truth About Exit Strategies, please visit freeexitstrategybook.com.au.